Hey everyone, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2, the Great Western Railway. Got our copper train here in front of us, just waiting to get into the new siding. Between episodes, we simplified this. This guy used to go all the way up into this yard up here and have contention with the main line. And we've now got a little spur that comes out and into this dedicated station, I guess, or depot for transfer all down to the dock. And this is where we're going to do our focus today. We're going to enjoy the fact that it's now 1890 and there's a little bit of a new rolling stock, and more importantly there's actually the departure away from all the horse and carriage stuff. So yeah, the plan is to use this as a new railway line. So we're going to enhance our rolling stock with livestock, because over here we have our cars, and as you can see there is this procession of horse-drawn carriages doing all of the delivery of the livestock. So what we're going to do is change it so that across here, probably straight line, it's going to come across here and we'll loop into the dock. That will deliver the livestock, and then we'll send the train back up around the loop back over to Maybury, because this is the hay, or the straw, grain, the grain where it comes from. So we'll come up here, and then we're actually going to do the proposed siding that we talked about ages ago through here. So let's get the train down first before we go full around with any of the vehicles. The goal is to use a new wagon, and I'll show you that right now. The plan is to use, if we look up the Great Western Railway, we have these lovely cattle cars. And so they take both grain and livestock. So we'll fill it up with grain, and we'll use probably this bigger one. And then we will, what's the years here? So 1918, what's the difference between these? Different size? Yeah, we'll go for the bigger size one, 8. Yeah, so we'll make a train that looks something like this. We'll use the new 440, which is nice and strong. And then the cargo will be, yeah, probably these ones. And we'll go all the way up to something like probably 120 meters. What's a good number around here? Okay, 123. Yeah, we'll make a 120 meter platform. So yeah, let's get going on the rail stuff, and then we can go in here and buy that train and put it on the line. I think the very first thing to do, lots of closures and openings happening, is to get the rail line curled off here to the right, which means we actually have to start by doing some deleting. It's okay to do deleting of assets, just for a good reason at least. So I think if we hover over the station, yeah, the points will join there when we go left. So get rid of this wall and maybe a little bit of that one. And go as small as possible here, and we'll just carefully delete those. I think we probably want to delete up to there, and I think hopefully maybe one more this way. And we should be able to squeeze through here. I think to make things easy, see how there's a big hump there, I'm going to do a whole lot of flattening. So we'll use that as the a guide through there. We'll keep it a little bit away from the road. So let's grab the flattening tool, and we'll go quite small here, and we'll carve out a path through there, and that will be our height. And we might have a little bit of a hump here to the right. All that wheat we'll throw away. This stone wall will have to go. And we'll keep on going through here. It looks like we're actually getting back to grade here anyway. And then that looks all quite smooth. And then across here somewhere, we're going for over here. So we're something like this. And then we'll see if actually that is what we want. So okay, actually that is surprisingly level the whole way around. Wow, that was actually quite a fluke. And so through here, we'll do the same thing. I think we'll level this out to what the farm is at. We'll make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. And then what we'll do is we'll do a whole lot of detailing. We'll actually make some cattle sheds and stuff. Now we're going to go across here So the plan is, I think, to we'll put cattle on this side where we're losing farmland, and probably all this will actually get turned into cows as well because it's got the houses up against it. I'm not sure if we'll keep the depots. Whoops, I didn't mean to click then, but we may. I don't particularly want to keep the hill through here, so let's flatten this out. And then at some point, we may have to, I don't want to go down and go up. So I'm going to get rid of all of these roads because they're in forest anyway. And we won't let any of these roads affect our height, and we'll put them back if we need to. And that should be it. Don't be afraid of doing some terraforming. Now, a lot of the time I do like to keep it the way it was. So the curve, so where we're going to do this, we're going to come out here. I doubt we have to get all the way over to there. It's probably through this tree line in here. And then we'll make a platform for that that bridge to hit up against. I think we can leave the road there. All right, let's see if we can get a thing in. So the right lane is being used for the copper, so we'll use the left lane. And since the stuff's going into this plant anyway, that's where the livestock goes. Let's go out level. Well, actually, that's worked out really well. Really, really well. And let's aim for there. How did the road come out? Oh, that actually came out. We were very lucky then. Now, I don't want that, obviously. We'll get rid of this. And probably from around there, we'll work out a way through. Let's bring down that thing. Now, if I bulldoze probably these pieces, actually, I might just leave that bit. See if we can squeeze through there. I was going to bulldoze that bit more, but let's get rid of this. I don't have to get rid of too much because the road will do the rest for me. Let's see if we can get that to be a bridge. Nope. We may have to delete this and push this back a little bit more and actually get down a bit more. Oh, that's a bit too much. Alright. This can all get built up again. Just as long as we can get the bridge to come out. Let's do that. And yeah, that should be okay. And then, yeah, let's get the road through. Trying to work out which one do we want. We want probably just a small road. Down to here. Okay, so we need to build it up a little bit. Yeah, you always have to play a bit with the terrain to get it kind of the way you want. So hopefully that should be enough. Right, so that looks like it's going to be good. So let's put this across here, and hopefully, all right, if we put it down a bit, there we go. And I think I might pull it back. Oh, no, it's okay. I want that flat there, and then we can squeeze under. And that's quite a good height, actually. That's kind of realistic. The pillars have all come out nice. Yeah, I like that. It's actually come out quite good. Let's do a bit of smoothing to make this a little bit less egregious. This can be a bit smoother, like manicured. Yeah. It's very tempting to put some type of very solid thing at the end of the road here. Pull this out a bit. It's like it's on a cliff. Try to get this as cliffy as possible. There's going to be a V between here and here because of the way it just works. Yeah, it's tempting. Do we have even just a big stone wall? Yeah, if we know, maybe have to use under fence form, 300%. Actually, I do have these walls. So we may be able to use one of these. These are stone walls. And yeah, I don't know if they're going to be big enough. Now let's turn off height adjustment and we'll lift it up, and yeah, that should, I mean, it's not perfect, but it's maybe it's better than it was. Yeah, and then we can put another stone wall across here. So we'll start there and go to here. And adjust height is turned off. We need to maybe bring it up a little bit. I think that'll do. Finish. And we'll do it one more time on this side. Yeah, it's trying to go down the hill based on where I am hovering. But I think that will do. Oh no, it won't. That was terrible. All right, I'll go back to this. We'll clean this up later. Let's get the trend line done instead. All right, so that's that done. Let's get this over here. Now, hopefully, where's our straight? 0 degrees is there. If I choose level, what's the deal? Well, we know this is all level, so we do need to come down. So if we just ask it to come to the terrain, we'll do it. Probably do it sooner than later. There's no real reason for us to stay up in the air for too long. And then we'll flatten out. And then we'll keep it going straight. We'll use that 0 degree on the thing to help us where that is. And actually, I'm going to go all the way to roughly... Where's the road going to be? So we need to get in a little bit so that the railway crossing works. So about there. You know what? This has actually come out really easy. I expected this to be a little bit harder than this. So cargo station. This is going to be one track, 120. We'll snap that onto here. Turn it around. And then let's do configuration. And definitely, because we're out here in the boonies, this will just be dirt. And I think we'll put dirt on both sides. I think it makes sense because it'll be very livestocky. Okay, if you don't want to go there, you don't want to go there. And then a cargo building, we've got to have a way. Alright, so why can't that work? Okay, it looks like I need... So my plan was to put it out the side. If I configure it so that we don't have... Actually, maybe up this end, and then we'll use tendrils around the end. Because the tendrils don't need to be on the end. As in, on the side. I mean, we've got tendrils anyway. Those tendrils over there are working. Alright, so then let's get the track done. I'm going to delete the road because I want to make sure that 100% this is going out flat. And roads are way easier to deal with than train tracks. And then go back to here. And then we will touch the road. And is that straight enough? That is straight enough. And then I'll come out this way. Please come out level. And that guarantees that when the train goes over, it won't go whee and hoop down. And we can finish that. Go over there. All right, so we're a little bit more to the right than I thought we were going to be, but that's all right. We can terrain that. So we'll go around and let's get that track done. So something like that. Whoops. Let's try that again. Something like that. And then please be horizontal. Oh, you actually went down. Okay. So... Alright. We'll go there, but we're aiming for over there. Yeah, so we need to... What I might do is... Yeah, something like that. And then we'll curve after here. So flat, please. And then I think that should be enough to stop it being weird. And it looks like we climbed again. So it looks like we went down a little bit, then up again because of that road, but that's fine. And about there, I guess. Through here. Oh, it doesn't like that. Let's get rid of that. Why are we so high? That's a hump, right? Something is weird there. Well, when I think when I dragged the did the fixing of the land, the stone wall kept it lower. Well, something's up because definitely there's a dip there. Oh, the road was still there. That's why. That would be the reason. There we go. So do that. Something is... Oh, yeah, the road there is stopping that. Now we're going to flatten out this whole area to be the same height. Just double checking I'm at the right height here. Okay, yes, it was a little bit high here, then it went round. I think we'll put this track in this way first. So let's bulldoze the signal so we don't get that as a complaint. Right, the end is kind of where that tuff is, so right there. And so I don't think we're going to need a signal here, so I don't need to make space. And we'll go around. This, I'm going to make sure that it is horizontal. Is that the right direction? Yeah, it's pretty good. And then, as simple as that. Okay, we'll do that. But I think what I'm going to do is actually bulldoze this whole thing and do it again. Make sure that it's on the level. Yeah, let's do it again. Okay. All right. Smoothing. I don't know if that was the best job or not, but smoothing gun, and we'll have to re-put those fences in. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Now the question is, did I put it in a good spot? Maybe I should have put it more that way. I'm okay with it because it means that the farms on the left and the right are big enough to sustain something, and so I think it's fair to do that. Let's give this non-field asset. So I'm going to keep that one. I think that color, and then we will completely wipe this one. I'm tempted to put an orchard here actually, and we'll up to that. This will it's just this is a painting one, so this wouldn't destroy the stone wall. And we need painting, which one's dirt, and then do we need to put that road back? I'm saying no, and I think it's okay if we have a stone wall up to there, but it's not going to be okay to have corn in here, so let's get rid of that. So you've got to kind of think about, you know, what the field would be used for if there was a train line up against it. So I'm going to change to a circle here. Actually, I'm being really careful because there's a stone wall there, but I'm doing the underbrush. So there's a the asset tool would delete the wall, and the paint tool deletes the ground. All right, so this is egregious. Let's just get rid of this, and these can go away. In fact, we can probably get rid of that corner, clean up the leftover corner wherever it is, and yeah, that works. And so we can have corn up to the railway track there, and then in here, what do we want? Maybe, actually, you know what? I'm okay with the dirt in there, and we'll just put that up against the track, and then I guess, yeah, well, I guess that's okay. And then let's put that road back. So we'll go from the track to here, so it gets the height, and we'll go a little bit there, and then that can wiggle down to there. And then lastly, we need to get that texture, which is a grass, I think. Is it this one? Nope. That one. There it is. So we'll do that. Now, I don't think I'm going to do it on camera, but I'll go around and put in fences and plop in various assets. This will probably be turned into a vineyard or orchard. But I will quickly put in assets, fence, stone wall. I think that's a 200%er. Adjust the height, please. Actually, no, it's a 100%er. And we'll go from here up to the train line. That was a terrible one at the end. And you know what? That can be the gate. Now, I didn't mean for that to have the thing, but that's the way it rolled. And then, yeah, I think this field can be a stone field. And before I go much further, I think I might clean up that terrain. And we'll just finish it off with a fence, and it's like we were never here. Always forget to press line, very bad habit. You got to start the line. And yeah, we'll go up to there, come across to there, and then I'm going to go around the corner. And before you know it, you have a nice little fenced in area that before was completely different. And then we'll, yeah, I'll do something over here. What was the fence on this side? Was it stone? It was stone. Yeah, since we've got the stone tool out and we are that close to it, let's just quickly do this. Is it this size? It is. You don't have to be too accurate. You can't see it from a ride along. And then this is pretty straight and flat because we just flattened it. So I can go all the way over to here. You know what? I can go just... Can I go the whole way? No, it's got a bit of a curve to it. So let's go to there. Curve. Start the curve. And then continue the curve. And so if you go back the other way, it always looks weird. But as long as you continue the curve in the same arc, it's fine. So then if you go around a corner, you press line, and then I'm just going to go to there and finish it. And you know what? Good enough. Good enough. Not too close, not too far away. Works fine. All right. So let's get some signals on here. I don't think we actually need signals. I mean, basically every time there's a point, there's an inferred signal. So I think we can just put in a fake one that says, hey, you're coming out of a yard, and you're coming out of a yard. And then I think that road's fine. I don't think we need to put boom gates on that. And around we go. Let's put some signals on this. I don't plan to put more than one train, but we may as well signal it up. We'll keep it simple. And we'll say, go to there. And go to there. I think that's enough. Yeah, each major segment before each road. Maybe, yeah, that's fine. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put this one back here. And then I'm going to get rid of this one. So yeah, quite long segments. Big segment there and a big segment there. All right, and then we'll put one last signal over here somewhere. Very, very quick fixaroony. It's like we were never here. That's a really, really big stroke. And oops, kind of destroy that. Oh, that's fine. Smooth this out because we've got a bit of an embankment caused by that. So like we're fading down to the water. And all right, station. I'm going to make this look a little bit more cattle-y. At the end here in Misk, there's a whole lot of what do you call them? Shelters, I guess. How do I get to there? How do I get it to go? There they go. Oh, they kind of like overlap each other. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll do. Yeah. A couple of shelters. And yeah, risky, cattle are being loaded on here. Let's put this road back because I think it is worth having a road across there. Once again, I'm hitting the train line to keep it flat, to cause it not to go up in the air. And And then back over to there. And then some obvious things to do here, just because it is cattle. Let's go with a cattle fence. This one, yep. And then from here, and you know, before we know it, we have the makings of a cattle farm. And then down this end, let's go this way. And then we'll have what looks like a gate there in the middle. I don't have any gate assets, so I can't make a gate. And then let's go there and there. And you know what? We have a cattle area. Before we put anything in here, I am going to change the terrain a bit. So under the grasses, this one is a grass, and usually there's a light color and a dark color. I think this is the this is the light color. Actually, it's neither color. It's like the default for the game. So it's like halfway between those two. So these are fully fleshed out grass. And then this one is the same thing, but it is mown. So it's a grass cutted. And so one's light and one's dark. So let's do that. Actually, I'm going to put down some trees. You know, I'm just trying to get the best order. I'm going to put down some cows first. So under here, I can say, hey, give me medium size, randomizer, random scale. And then I'm just going to, in various clumps, put down a whole lot of cattle. I mean, on a real farm, there is going to be hundreds, right? So lots and lots of clicking, between clumps because they're friends and they're staying with each other. And it's doing random clumps everywhere. It's doing the rotation and the sizing for me, so we get small and large ones like cattle and calves and stuff. And I'm going to go for more rather than less here, because I want to be a nice farmer. What we'll do is under trees, I'm going to give them some small trees. And then we'll give them a very small number of big ones, a bit more strength. And I think we might give them, I think that was fine. With the idea being that they're kind of like, see, they're grazing under it. And then under grass, this is all tall. So if we have a look at the ground level, the grass is kind of hiding a lot of these people. So what I'm going to do is wherever it's been a bit more open, let's put in as if they have eaten the grass. And so wherever there's big clumps of people, I'm going to bring down the level of the grass a bit. And so it gives it that used look, and particularly more around certain areas. And then obviously there's going to be parts where these guys are walking. And so let's bring that way down. So through here, we're going to have a lot of dirt around here. Obviously, there's a lot of movement there, and then out the back. You can see how it's kind of like fading into the environment. So it's kind of like set up the diorama that there's something going on here. These tendrils I can't do much about, so let's make them part of the story. Let's join them with the farm as it's a path that is being used through here, so we can kind of go. There's a path that they're being driven, and we could put fences over there. But before we know it, we now have what looks like a pretty good integrated station, really. So let's call this. We can just call it Tisdale Livestock. That's a good enough name for that. And I think, are we done? What we should do is, risk of this asset is in the way, but we also should do this, what we just did over there, where we've kind of established a building. Let's do the same on this side and make an unloading spot, because we've made the loading spot with all the, the cover on the thing. So let's get rid of this plop. And then in here, let's get down an asset. So I do have under assets, is it SB? Yeah, this one. This one will snap to a station. So actually, we even don't have a station right now. So let's make somewhere where they can join. This station isn't real. Those tracks were. You know what? I need to unpause it so that we can get that all going. Yeah, so let's get these tracks done. It gives you these small ones because of the tendrils. So every place where there's a tendril, it keeps it. So it's kind of annoying. All right, so yeah, let's modify this station and give it some tracks. And so that way it will be integrated with that. Oh, interesting. We can actually go too wide. We still have to put a platform down though. I'm going to put that there anyway. And then platforms. Have I left myself enough space? Let's put down that there. You know what? I don't think those tracks were wise because yeah, we'll see. Well, let me. I'll take them away and then we'll put them back and we'll see how it goes. Let's put that there. Unfortunately, this production means we can't get a platform there. So what's going to happen is the train will come in and it'll say, "Hey, only 1/3, because it's 120 and these are 40. Only 1/3 of the train is covered." It's not that it won't unload; it will just unload at 1/3 the speed. So it will say it's 33% efficient. So if it was normally going to take like 30 seconds to unload, it'll just take a minute and a half, which is fine. It can go around the loop slower. What I want is ability to put an asset down. So this one particularly I picked up recently, and this will actually snap to the platform. And so what I want to do is actually have it come in here, and we'll actually unload it inside the building. And so I'm trying to make it integrated with the production. So like, you know, the story is they get unloaded and they're done inside for some particular reason. And yeah, then somehow they get moved over there. I kind of like this building still here. Yeah, but the train will actually come through here. And then let's get the train joined on the way out. I think what's hitting stuff. So let's get rid of this road. Actually, what I might do is work out a way of bringing the road in down through here. Yeah, so let's do that first. So we'll go down there and touch that. And then let's get this over here. And I'm going to try to keep it parallel-ish with that one next to it. Yeah, and then what we'll do is we'll put fake waypoints on here saying, hey, you can move forward, you can move forward, and you can move forward. And you can see that's flagged and that's flagged. These are waypoints, so they don't control. So basically they got cleared there. They won't move forward because of a waypoint. Basically this guy's got clearance all the way out onto the track. But I think that's pretty good. Do we want to... I might move this building down a little bit, because what I want to do is put one of those... where are we? I want to put one of those covers on this. And I don't know if I can get... Can I get it over here? Yeah, there we go. And so I'm going to get rid of that one. Yeah, so I want a bit of consistency with the other end. And so the train will pull up to here, and then we'll see it unload into there. And then basically, it would go through here, up the road and in, if it's not going to go through there directly. This is all just, fabrication, right? So let's get this over to here. And can I get these two join? Maybe I'd have to do both at the same time. There we go. I think that works. Yeah. And because this is a yard, I think what I might do is tell this just to be some posts. I don't think we need anything more complex than that. And people know it's a rail yard. We don't need Yeah, I think that one was better with post, but I think I might leave this one as X's. Yeah. So now it's kind of like a little, connection thing. If we look at our tendrils, you can see that actually that joins. So through here, up through here, it would all be joined. And I assume if I click on this, yeah, they are all connected. All right. So now we have a cattle unload building. I kind of like that building that was there, but maybe we'll build up this area over here with extra buildings. But yeah, I do really like how we've got this separate place. Yeah, so what's his name? Dock siding. Yeah, okay, that's good. Actually, I might make that plural sidings because we do have multiple train lines now. And you actually can... all these things what you put down, every single one of these buildings actually gets a name. And so, yeah, every one of these buildings has a name, and you actually will see people make journeys to them. Everything we've put down, you'll see someone go there for work and stuff like that. All right, let's get this last piece of track fixed. Based on what we did over there on the right, I don't think we're going to... It doesn't justify itself putting another track in, so we'll keep that the way it is. All right, let's assign a train to that line and have fun with new things. So yeah, the 440 is new. We'll use one of those. Cargo, and we will use cattle wagons. This is the bigger one, right? 8. Yeah, this is the big one. And we'll do 123. We'll go slightly over. Buy, and we didn't make a line. Let's make a line. New line. And we'll start in Maybury. And then it's going to come across to the Tisdale Livestock. And it's going to go to this dock. And it's going to come back. And this is a kind of like a livestock color. So we'll go grey. I don't know how easy that is to see. That's all right. It might not be the best choice. And we will put that on there. We'll have to call it something. Let's call it the Tisdale. So it'll be a train. Cargo. And livestock transfer. I was going to put Tisdale. Oh, we'll call it Tisdale. Tisdale. We'll call it Tisdale Livestock. Oh yeah, Tisdale Livestock. Had it in my paste buffer. Done. So let's jump on this guy and have a look at our first 440 train. This model isn't as detailed as the other ones, so this will probably be the only time we use this one. Yeah, the other ones definitely have a little bit more polygon count, and I think the colors are a little bit better. Let's have a look at all these livestock cars. They're pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. What we do need to do is to stop the livestock. So all of this, manage vehicles, delete, and we actually can delete that line. Yep. And so no more transfers, and hopefully this guy is assigned to platform. I need to turn icons on so I can see it. This guy will normally come in on platform 3, which is this right one. So they'll come down here, and yeah, you can see it there. Actually, that grey is a terrible color. Let's go for wheat. It's got wheat on it, so we'll go very creamy. Yeah, so it comes down here. It'll pick up the wheat, and you can see, do we have any on the platform? We do. There's 35 already, so those. And then it'll go off to the right. So where is that train? You turn around, come back this way, and yeah, it'll come down that line. I unticked it again, and down there, rush over here, through there, through our building, back down the main line, and in for the loop. So let's go look at this guy do our delivery. Awesome. Episode's going to be a little bit long. Hopefully you enjoyed it though. A little bit of detailing, a bit of track laying. A little bit of using of those special assets to let us put the train through the building. That's kind of cool. And also those custom cargo things where we're actually going to have special livestock and grain stuff in these. And we also got a new 440. Can't complain about that. So in we go to our special dead end platform. The platform, as far as the station is concerned, ends where the freight ends, so that train, that loco at the end, isn't in danger of being hit. So he will get unloaded, or loaded I should say. So yeah, look at that, there you go. All of these cows are in there. So basically, when we've got grain, which is what we've got now, they must model it as cows, which is fine. I'm cool with that. Awesome. So yeah. So pulling out of the station. And down our spur line for the first time. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's pretty flat and we haven't done an egregious job. How's that look like? Oh, I like how it curves out of the station there. That's cool. Yeah, not bad. And away we go. This thing had, I think, a fair bit of speed to it. I think it was at least a 60. So hopefully we'll get up to a decent speed. What tends to happen, the reason why you tend to go slow is you're clearing points that were slow. But we should be on the straight now, so we should be able to get some speed up. I think, just based on what I'm seeing here, is I think these livestock wagons are really heavy. So there's a bit of a wonk here. Yeah, that may need improving. That's a micro optimization. Yes, there's another one here. So even though we dragged it off of the road, it doesn't seem like it stayed flat. Let's have a look at the lake over here. Yeah, so between episodes what I'll do is I'll make another 2 or 3 cattle pastures and really flesh out the area around this farm as being a cattle place. We don't have this production anywhere else. This is the only place that turns wheat into livestock, so we might as well capitalize on that. What do we have on the station? So we may have some stuff left over. Yeah, we do. So there's all those boxes of livestock, which are the real cows. And then they'll get loaded up, shown as a car asset. Yeah, that was good. So it looks like we didn't destroy the production by getting rid of those cars. And off we go. Yeah, this definitely needs some landscaping in here. Yeah, both left and right here. I think this whole cornfield I'll turn into cattle pastures. Yeah, it sounds okay. I think it's using the same sound files as other things, but that green's a little bit too metallic and glossy, and yeah, it could do with a little bit more matte effect on it. But yeah, I'm happy to get a free mod. We didn't have any 440s before, and we do now, so yeah. It's the horn-like. Yeah, that's right. And then let's go over the bridge on this side. And see what it's like. Yeah, this needs all texturing. Yeah, for something like this, like what are we up to, like 45 minutes? I'll probably spend, well, you probably need to spend about another 30, 45 minutes to get all of the fences in and clean up the edges. We haven't laid ballast yet to clean it, to make it fade off to ballast on the left and the right. Let's have a look at this at a distance. Yeah, I'm glad it didn't go too high. There's no reason for us to push it up much higher than that. Looks like the boats will happily fit under there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, is that smokestack? Oh, that smokestack just fitted. Oh, that was awesome. And then in we go. Yeah, I think we do need to put some walls here just to give it a bit more weight. That's the end of the line. And then we'll pull into this building. This is just an asset. And it will stop. Yeah, with it kind of in the building, and it represents that you might roll forward as you unload. And I don't know if cattle is the best thing to put into that building, but it's kind of a fun thing to do. Yeah, if we select that, it'll say, yeah, unlock speed 33% because only one. We need 3 platforms basically for 120, and we've only got 1, so it's unloading at a third of what it normally could do. The last thing to do is to stop all these horse and carriages. So yeah, across here we've got a whole lot, and their job is down defunct too. So we had a whole lot of horse and carriages from there to there, and then we've also got them from here to here. So we can manage them and say goodbye, thank you, you've been retired. And then we'll manage the line and delete that. Just for posterity, I should say, I'm going to leave this dock here unless I see that the houses and stuff really want the space. Same thing with this end. I think, yeah, it's kind of nice because I put trees around it. We'll leave that one. This one was kind of just plonked there. I think I might get rid of this one though. That way the houses can build up. But yeah, we'll leave that one because I put stuff around it. And yeah, I'll turn this all into cattle ground. And yeah, those cattle look great. Yeah, they look pretty cool. And then for the wheat, I think it looks kind of natural to have that there. So I'll keep that one there as well, even though it's not being used anymore. And our platform, yep, it's all building up. I need to get the icon for cargo. There we go. And so yeah, there's 83. So yeah, we're using the mod that uses spare capacity. You can see these X signs. These X signs means that this is available for all platforms to share, where normally the cargoes get stored next to the track where they're going to get loaded. And look at those people. I think next time we're going to have to do some train purchasing. I think it's time to do that. And also we haven't updated all of these guys around the towns to the new stuff that's available. So yeah, those need to get upgraded, and I think there's probably there's still some horse and carriages hanging around for other reasons, so they need to be done as well. All right, is that our train over there? It is. Let's get him to run over here, and then we will say goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see more of this Great Western Railway stuff, and we will see you next time in Transport Fever 2. Thanks for watching, everybody.